You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons Adventure Path published by Paizo Incorporated. The following content may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party systematically removes threats from the Empire of Bones hangar country. When last we left our heroes, we were in the Empire of Bones. You had docked the Sunrise Maiden on the outside, made your way inside. Cyna explored the vessel, the area known as Hangar Country. You scouted your way around and found the what appeared to be the security post, which is that red room closest to Cyna right there. Yep. So from there, you fought a pale stranger who was sort of what appeared to be head of security for this facility.
Yeah. Killed the shit out of her.
And because she wasn't named NPC, she didn't last very long. You attempted to get in the computer system, but ran into interference as a computer security expert known as Third Eye interrupted Maia's attempts, and Maia and Third Eye had a sick hacker battle.
It was actually really fun. I liked the game that you'd come up with.
While Zenka, Ion, and Cyna held off some robotic security forces that had come in to try to interrupt that. And thankfully, both parties were successful in their endeavors. Now, the four of you are in this security room. I believe the three that were not in the sick hacker battle took the opportunity to drag the wreckage inside a security room to reduce any type of suspicion that may be aroused if anyone was walking through these corridors.
No exclamation marks on our
what? the red Outer Worlds meter didn't fill up completely. And because of the lack of atmosphere, it's unlikely anybody heard you or there were any vibrations that would have
oh yeah, that's how sound works.
Yeah, so it's unlikely you will have alerted anybody if they didn't use like personal comms or something, which so far everything seems to be pretty safe and sound. Now, let us talk about the facility here, and we'll start with that large room at the far end of the table, or the far end for me. That's sort of like the hangar and launch area.
That's where we came into the ship, right?
Yep. So you came in that direction. Also, those circular, almost vent-looking things appear to be hangars for these sort of atmospheric fighters.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyna, using a lot of caution and discretion, allowed one to leave instead of trying to overtake the pilot.
I regret that now.
Well,
why?
Because it's a 6 foot wide spaceship and this place has 10 foot wide hallways. There are 10 foot wide doors and 15 foot and 20 foot wide hallways.
That's right. They are.
Well,
this is true. You, in that room, there's the long,
nods all around.
The long, slender hallway closest to Ion was sort of a ready room. It had chairs back to back, almost like a airport terminal that were created for undead in mind.
The bird's eye view kind of makes it look like a weird spinal column.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Also accurate.
In the center of that room, there was sort of the ground control where 2 cybernetic zombies are kind of plugged in.
Yeah, Major Tom was in there.
In
I was playing that in my
this room closest to Zenka, appears to be a brig. Maia was able to identify a marooned one.
Didn't we lock the door? Weren't we just like this door?
I mean, it was already locked.
Okay.
It's the brig. It's probably one of the most secure doors here. But what Cyna was able to determine is that there was at least one marooned one lying in wait to ambush whoever came through that door. But the room had cells for up to 4 individuals, and all the doors were open. In the center...
What kind of crimes gets an undead thrown in the brig? Like, did he help somebody?
Sedition? I don't know.
Was he all like, oh, you got a boo-boo, let me put a Band-Aid on that? And they were like, whoa.
Wait, is that a med kit?
Did you just help
That's
someone?
contraband.
Yeah, did you have a med kit? Did you help somebody?
No, he just failed his will save and ended up drinking way too much of the flesh ooze.
The
flesh
skin
of-
pudding.
Yeah.
Yum. The center room,
So good.
Cyna identified as a gravel pit. It's a means
I forgot
for...
about that, and I was reminded.
It's a means
for that.
for large starships to be able to mine and harvest their own metals and mineral resources that they may need to do repairs. This blue room that's kind of closest to me was a almost like a computer array full of those cybernetic zombies, it appeared. We already established that the room closest to Cyna was the security room.
Mm-hmm.
The room next to it, between Cyna and Maia, there were a number of beds with straps and several large ventilation shafts in the ceiling were the most notable. There was also what appeared to be an undead drow in that room. The last room, which was the small one closest to Maia,
the trash elemental, right?
yeah, it was full of junk.
Yeah. Garbage elementals, those will get you.
So,
Every time.
what we can do is, if you want to put that in the medical room,
So we just like roll in there.
if you want to put those in the garbage elemental room,
No, that's that one.
They usually have good weapons attached to them.
if you want to put this in the gravel room, which is the red room closest to Maia.
Which of these are we going to kill is what you want to ask?
Well, and here's the thing too. You all went full Kevin McAllister Home Alone, talking about how you would subject these things to
Yeah, there's a battle going on
Eoxian Battle
outside.
Royale.
These things all have jobs.
And so here's what I did. In the event you guys decide to get creative, I went ahead and simulated what some of these one-on-one battles would look like and made rollable tables. So,
It'd be us,
Okay.
Like with the drow, it'd be us running in and just filling them full of gun shells.
well, I mean, like those battles I didn't simulate, but if you decide, hey, let's set, Group A upon Group B and see what
No,
happens.
the computer battles.
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's
So
do that.
yeah, we had talked about
Just
going
turning
over here,
everybody loose
open
on each
garbage
other.
elemental door, and kiting them over to the room full of zombie computers.
Yeah, let's do that. I
Because
definitely want to do that.
I need to get deeper.
Can we
into this
like watch
computer
it in
too,
real
though.
time on the security cameras?
Yes.
I'm about this. Everybody pull out your cred sticks and get some popcorn. We're gonna make this a real event.
So,
yeah, I'm not too worried about our safety unless we get a lot of reinforcements, like garbage elementals or things that we fought at lower level.
I want
We
to
can
put the
handle
garbage
them, and
elementals against what the hell these things are.
Those are probably elementals of some sort.
we walk
I mean,
in
if
there
nothing
and-
else, those are like the one thing in this floor that makes me go, I don't know.
Each garbage elemental has like a mining laser strapped to its back or something.
For all we know, that
shut the door.
these guys over here, like this room full of rock and mined rubble, like, I don't know, go as a portal to the elemental plane, and these guys all just like grab people and suck them underground.
It'd
or
have to
something.
be, because otherwise that's got to be the most inefficient way of storing resources ever.
Yeah, but how do you get
We need spare
not like
metal. We need
They're-
spare metal and stuff to fix the spaceship. Okay, cool. Just put a pile of dirt in there and we'll mine it out.
Well, I
as
mean,
we
if
need
they
it.
just break it down to UPBs, it's probably just mass, anyways.
I mean, I guess that's
Can
the
you
case.
just break dirt down into UPBs?
It's probly
I don't
very
know.
inefficient.
Maybe they
it's
didn't
probably
wanna-
like gold prospecting. Like you can sift through and like, ooh, there's one.
They didn't want to take
I
the
think
time
this
to
is the
prospect it so
magic
that it's
part.
wheeled in 100 tons of dirt into the ship so they could dig it later. Like what?
Yeah.
That may
They're
just be
like-
a process.
They're like, why
kinda-
worry about it
What-
now?
That's a horrible idea. Why?
Let's take this shovel by shovel into the ship and then we can look.
It's
through
not
each
like
level,
zombies have labor laws. Okay, they could do it that way.
Yeah, they could, but the problem is mass.
Also, time.
Also time.
Or maybe the ship used to be a planet, and that's what's left of it.
No.
No,
It's not that big.
Down to the core.
that feels like a Doctor Who
They've been
plot.
shaving it off like shawarma.
Or they've
Well,
just,
the ship's what, 6 miles long? That's what we.
right.
Planets are larger than 6 miles.
Maybe it was a moon.
How big's Pluto?
I played Mario Galaxy.
Bigger than 6 miles.
Bigger than 6 miles.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We can see it.
Oh, right.
Well, technically, our optics are good enough. We can see things smaller than 6 miles too, even at that distance. But
Yeah, but we could see it a long time ago.
okay.
You gotta find that it's there first,
I'm
then
gonna
be
find out
like,
how big
oh,
Pluto is, just so you guys know.
Just so that I can say.
Just so I know what the criteria is to be a planet, not planet, planet, not planet.
Yeah.
It's called a dwarf planet. It's big enough to make itself round.
All right. So where would you all like to go? Because there's also some
That's
additional like emergency keys that
pretty
will
big,
make
so-
hacking completely hacking into the system easier.
Let's
Okay.
open.
Oh, right.
I want
Yeah.
them
And
to
we can
kill the
collect those.
cybernetic zombies.
let's open
Yeah,
door
we need to
number
collect those,
3.
'cause I'm not going to make that like DC. It's actually
Is door
excessive.
number 3 the garbage elemental room?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So who's going to aggro the garbage elementals? So
I
that's
will.
okay. So you're going to aggro the garbage elementals and get them to chase you down the hallway, past the intersection, and into the room, the control room full of basically, instead of mission control people, it's just zombies with wires stuck to their head.
Yes.
And then you're going to run out the opposite door, and we're just going to shut both doors with the garbage elementals in the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what we do is we have somebody there ready to shut that door when he goes in, and we have somebody on the other side ready to shut the door when he comes out.
Sure, I can be more or less invisible, so they can go past me.
Let's do it.
Okay. Set yourself up. We will play since there is some risk and danger here. we'll
Do
play
I
a
need
few
to
rounds.
also be invisible?
I'm okay with that.
no.
I'm okay with that.
It's just I don't want them to get distracted outside the door and go, "Oh, hey, there's a person here ready to close the door. I'm going to stop and fight them instead of the zombies."
Also, we have pistols that do 3d6. They hit like trucks.
So I'm not.
Oh
gonna,
yeah, my new favorite pistol.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do.
So I'm not going to roll rounds.
Back it.
I
Yeah, I
think
didn't
what
get a
I'm going
pistol.
to do is just alternate between them and you,
That's okay.
Ion.
That's okay.
So
All right, we have
I need to
Zenka on
name it.
backdoor detail
I'm
and
gonna
me on
name it.
front door
Yeah.
detail.
I'm trying to
What do
figure
you
out
wanna
how
do?
I had my spells, because that's one thing my app does not sync yet.
Oh,
is
throw me
spells
anywhere.
used.
I can take a hit. I got pretty good armor. If I need to take one to the face, it's fine.
Here, let's put you here. Let's put you here where you can have cover and duck away. So the main thing is I don't want zombies, the garbage elemental splitting targets.
Okay, right.
So don't do anything to draw aggro.
okay.
So Ion, you are
Wait
visible.
for your 3
Yeah.
sunders.
Maya, you are invisible or not visible?
I am probably visible because I don't have any real way to be invisible
Okay,
unless
because
somebody
you're
gives it
currently
to
in
me.
the middle of the hallway right now. So when they come out to chase Ion, they're going to be able to.
I can spend a second level spell slot to make you invisible.
You're invisible now.
Or you could hide around the like. What's the purpose of standing in the hallway? Okay, not a problem anymore.
Okay.
And done.
All right. So Ion,
Mm-hmm.
what do?
I open the door and I fill it full of artillery laser fire.
Okay. So you're just going to spray and pray on them.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and
Are you
Or I
even
can throw a
trying to
grenade.
hit?
Or I can throw a grenade in there. But I feel like there's stuff in there.
yeah. Go ahead and go ahead and
The treasure is usually attached to them.
It might be attached to them. They might have missed something.
go ahead and roll it. Roll an attack.
That's a critical.
Nice. Only one of them takes the critical damage when you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shoot twice. So my shitty attack is still a 20 EAC.
That will not hit.
Okay, but one of them takes a critical.
Okay.
Let me get my D8s out.
Yeah. Roll that damage.
Oof.
Because that's going to be for real damage. Lasers.
Lasers.
So crazy. Actually, I named my artillery laser the can opener.
Right.
Well, I guess that can's just been opened.
That's right. We about to open this bitch.
About to open
Partially
that
vented.
Can of whoop ass all over the junk elemental.
For those who didn't miss the jokes previously, these are scavenger slimes.
Scavenger slime.
Garbage elemental.
For those of you
who have been
frantic,
listening,
yeah,
these are garbage elementals. we played this joke out in
you
book
can put AA3 back.
47.
47. Okay.
I'm like, pew pew.
Jared can put in the episode number here.
That's too much work.
Well, it's a title, so it wouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, that's true.
Not all of that damage actually goes through.
Whatever. Oscar the Grouch can go fuck himself.
I wish I could use profanity in my episode titles. Boy, that was a real winner right there. Gosh.
Episode 97, by the way.
Yikes. Okay.
Did I say that? I promise it's a garbage element?
No, I think it was Zenka who said, I promise it's a garbage element.
Excellent. Excellent.
You get this party started. It's a Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. Oh, no. You hit one of them really hard. Suffice it to say, you have their attention. Both of them turn their weapon
They should.
onto you.
They should.
What is your EAC?
26.
That is a hit.
Okay.
That is a hit. So both of them,
It's cute that they think they matter.
both of them
Probably advanced.
turn.
Like, I'm still damaged, and I'm not even worried about it.
Both of them turn this gun that almost looks like a guitar amp without the casing that has been retrofitted onto a rifle stock. And
Oh, no, they're bandoleros, too.
and
This
they
sounds like sonic damage.
It sounds like a bigger version of Cyna's pistol.
Oof. Oof.
Oh no, I suddenly got really nauseous and I can't walk anymore. That's like what I meant.
the first shot does 27 sonic damage. You'll also notice that the walls immediately behind you also start to vibrate as like the dust and stuff comes off of them. You don't think that this is a straight line weapon, but rather perhaps a blast weapon.
Sounds lame.
Sounds great for killing.
I'm gonna
cyber
take one.
zombies.
I'm gonna take one off of it after we kill these things.
The second one will do 22 sonic. Cyna,
Oh no, I still have stamina points left. even though
Cyna,
I
you
walked
have
into
a
this with 54 damage.
front row view of this.
Jesus.
And as Ion sprays into this room, you can see dust and individual flecks of paint come off of Ion's armor as some unseen force just blasts. And you can also see like ripples on the back wall as well. Like
Oh, this is the
whatever this
cleanest-
weapon is.
This has been the cleanest his armor's been since he licked it.
Oh yeah, it's like that ultrasonic, like a toothbrush that just kind of, yeah.
That's how you clean all the little crevices.
Destroyer cult blood is really unsanitary.
So
Saren Ray, protect me.
you get the impression whatever weapon they are using, it has an area of effect.
Okay.
Saren Ray said no.
Does anybody else want to act before Ion goes again?
No.
Okay, Ion, it is now your turn.
All right.
You have their attention.
So move me 60 feet towards Cyna. And I know you're there because I can see through your
Right.
helmet that you're seeing me. And I go, be careful. These bitches are species spicy meatballs.
So you say 60 feet.
Yeah. I can only move 30, so I just double move.
There you go. Almost to the door.
You can move 30 more if you haste. Or...
No, because they have to see me go into that room to follow me.
Oh, right.
He's not trying to outrun him.
If you could move the slime so that they are a straight line from that door, like side by side.
Here?
Yeah, one more towards the other end of the table.
Towards me.
Like so?
It's a different straight line. The side by side going down the hallway, not single file. That is wonderful. Yeah. So they are slow and it takes them a while to kind of push through that door.
Oh, you could walk and do this.
But they make it through the door, you double moved. They also had to double move to be able to do that, so they're not going to be able to take.
Oh
an
my
attack.
god,
Wow,
they're
they're
so slow.
Well, I think when they're squeezing
Well,
through the
that
door, it
door-
slows them down, and they're
Like
large.
that, having to fit through that door
It's
took a
half
lot of
speed
effort.
while you are squeezing.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
it took them like 20 points of movement to get through the door.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So now it's my turn again?
does anyone else want to act before they do? Cyna, you now have a front row view of these things. They are oozes, so that's life science.
Elementals.
No, I know
It
what
is
they
a
are.
life
They're
science.
garbage
It is a
elementals.
life
It is a
So
life
I don't know if the two of you want to recall any information about them.
Yeah, with my life science of no ranks.
Hold on, I have.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Life science is a thing.
I have
can't
life
see
science.
them.
I
Yes,
have
you can.
ranks in life science
Our
now
helmets let us see through each other's
Well, I
bodies.
mean, that's
because-
if you're
because we found out that that's the skill for cooking.
life science.
Oh, yeah.
It makes sense. It's survival.
Mm-hmm. Oh, natural 20 for a 30.
30.
Look at you.
Woo!
Yeah, this is the list of things I don't want to cook.
So scavenger slime, I'll give you 2 pieces of information about them.
Well, I think we've already established they're
Can't cook metal
resistant
held together
to
by
fire
mucus.
from his lasers not working that well. And I think the last ones we fought were resistant to fire. Because we know a lot from last time. I want to know what the other things on it do, because so we've got like a sonic AoE weapon. Like the last one we fought had like 3 different guns welded to it and like
Mhm.
a crusty shell and that sort of thing. So
Allow
I'm kind of
me-
more interested in what it can do, so I know if I need to get out of the way or not.
These are specifically all of the things that life science wouldn't tell you.
Well, I know.
What kind of guns does it have?
But
This
it's a
is a
slime.
weird
it's
creature.
what it's
so
it's what Cyna would care about.
I'm more just pointing out just the hilarity of this. Rules are amazing.
Well, I mean, I'm better at engineering. That would have been a 35
Right,
engineering.
You think they would, for certain creatures, to be like, this is an engineering check, not a this check, like because it's a bunch of metal held together.
Well, see, the
That's
thing.
supposed to be what the
One of its biological abilities is to integrate and power
Mhm.
technology that it picks up. So I guess it's the future. The lines blur.
okay.
A doctor's got to know about cyberware.
I will tell you
True.
that the weapons that this creature has on board are an LFD screamer rifle,
Oh my god, that sounds sexy.
okay, I could use a new
a
rifle.
Hailstorm Class 0 rifle, and a Snub scattergun.
Okay.
A snub scatter gun?
Yeah,
It's a
it's got a
shotgun.
shotgun.
And you were
I
pretty
have
sure
a
it used
snub breaching gun. I could just have the whole snub family.
I think snub is the size, not the.
He's the weapons expert here. I'm gonna have the whole snub family.
You do that. We'll go in your cabin and find a little cage with guns in it, waiting for them to breed.
That's right. That's right.
hit me with that engineering, Cyna.
If I possess them with garbage elementals, they'll
My
breed.
roll is not nearly as
That's-
good, so my engineering is
I have
going
the
to be
weirdest
new degree
direction
of
right now.
24.
24.
You're like, that sounds awesome.
That's
we should
enough,
do that.
That's enough for you to know that the LFD Screamer has a 60-foot blast range.
Oh,
Ooh,
60-foot range.
Blast.
So
it's
like,
a cone.
It's a 60-foot cone.
oh, okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh, snap!
Can we get 2 of those?
Oh, snap!
All right, so basically the rest of
need
this
one of those.
AP is me and Maia just like running through being like,
you know what that means though? Is I just tap the rangefinder on the side of my faceplate and go, oh, I'm sitting at 70. Sorry, Ion.
It's okay. They double moved and it's my turn? Yeah, I didn't move.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
So, how many squares are between?
That's
That's
30.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. They
They double moved.
yes.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Yeah, I shoot one with a 30. They want to have an injured 33.
That hits.
Yeah, I know it did. Oh, 66. That's going to be 33 damage.
All right. So I need to make a correction. These scavenger slimes are apparently slightly different from the base ones. and they are taking the fire damage like normal.
It's okay. It's okay. I was going to shoot him with the fire damage.
You, Cyna, I will give you this for free. Cyna, I'll actually give you this for the other piece of information you shared with me. These scavenger slimes, for whatever reason, have resistance to cold. It might be a function of the weaponry that it's currently possessing.
Well, it makes sense because the last one we fought had like laser and plasma.
Had the artillery laser
yeah.
and was had resistance to fire.
Okay.
This one has resistance to cold.
Okay. People with cold guns?
I have a cold gun.
Don't use it.
Okay. That sucks. That's my highest damage gun. No, it's not. I have my crossbow.
So you
Forgot about that.
took a shot.
And then I'm going to move 30 feet into the room and towards the opposite door. Would you move me, Matt?
All right. How many feet? 1, 2.
30.
All right. Ion.
While he does that, I'm going to take a turn and kind of move a couple steps back so that I won't be in the engulf range when they go through the door. Because they're 10 foot wide and a 5 foot door.
Yep. Ion, this room is dark. Only a few lit buttons and displays pierce the blackness, illuminating no more than the rough shape of the area. Panels of computer screens, bundled data cables, and digital readout displays line the walls, with more than a dozen chairs arranged in front of them. The constant chatter of beeps and clicks accompanies the data streaming across every readout. Ion, make me a perception, please.
8.
What is it?
8.
8? Okay. You see a lot of occupied chairs with like these data ports kind of like jammed into the base of the skull, like into the
I'm okay.
brain / spinal
Wait, so your
column.
perception was an 8?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Almost as bad as
I don't really need to watch where I'm
initiative, right?
going.
He doesn't.
I don't really need to watch where I'm going because when I get there, the things really can't handle me all that much.
I don't need to look around. Like,
yeah.
Crossing the road, don't need.
Yeah. Oh no, a truck hit me. Who cares? I have hit points.
Sorry, truck.
Like I'm still in
lose.
stamina points, so congratulations.
You
truck.
lose this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cyna, if you could move the oozes up 20 feet.
This thing has a ram damage. All right. I'm sorry.
If you could move them both up 20 feet. And Cyna, I would like for you to make me a stealth check.
Oh my God, do they have life
And
sense?
I want you to ignore the fact that you are invisible.
Ooh. All right.
Dun dun dun.
It's fine.
I mean, it is Cyna.
That will be a 36.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I took 10 for that.
I couldn't see you on my best day.
That is what I needed to know. They will take another move. So go ahead and move them another 20 feet as they progress down the hallway.
That taking 10 is the most broken thing because that just makes it reliable.
Yeah.
That may have been what they were going for.
Well, they were.
Consistency.
Yeah. Because we know from like the first half of the AP that like if I roll a few low stealth checks in a row in a fight, we're having a bad day.
Cyna,
Mm-hmm.
you notice a behavior change in these oozes. They are reacting as though they have lost their quarry and seem to be more interested in whatever is in that room that they are adjacent to right now.
All right.
Interesting.
So I will say, hey, they're more interested in the medic room than you.
Got
Well,
some
that's
good
not
junk to
good.
eat.
Well, I'm going to go back to that door then.
You used an engineering check to figure out
What the gun
what the
was,
equipment was, and you should have gotten 2 pieces of info about these.
Yeah,
I
what are their
gave you the
senses? What are their
okay.
senses?
Good question. They are sightless, but they have blind sight vibration out to 60 feet.
Oh, they can't sense you if you're too far away. Somebody needs to jump up and down and make some noise. Hey, Maia, get ready to be on door detail.
Well, here's the problem with noise. You're in a vacuum.
Right.
Oh,
It's
right.
not going to travel.
I
but-
understand.
Okay.
I have a
They gotta
plan.
pick
Do
it
I
up
have a
from
turn?
Yeah, you gonna
You know
everyone,
what makes
anyone
Renee-
that
you
wants
know
to
what-
go
you
before
and it-
Ion, absolutely.
I have vibrations on hand.
All right.
Vibrations can travel.
Well, I mean,
through
on the
solid
other hand,
objects.
can you?
They're
remote
likely
hack that
sensing
door
through the
open?
floors.
We could just let them kill it.
Right.
Okay. This is just a small detour in the plan.
Yeah, if you want to open that door, I can make vibrations in that room as well.
So are these like Star Trek, Star Wars automatic doors, or do we actually have to push them open?
I will allow Maia to remote hack them open.
All right.
Let me take a look at that particular door to see how it is locked.
All right. It's like, oh, here I am. I am stuck in the medical supplies. Shunk.
So that
garbage
particular,
elementals.
you took a look at that lock when you walked by. You know that you could potentially disable it with engineering, or you could fool the lock into thinking there's an authorized user there with a computer's check. And since you can remote hack, you could potentially do the computer's check to open it. It's a tough one. Cyna, what's your computer skill, Cyna?
I can use Windows.
Okay, so like it was beyond your expertise.
It's 11 is my computer skill.
Oh,
it was beyond your expertise.
Yeah.
What was your engineering?
My engineering is 15.
You think that on a good day you could probably pop it? That's your impression of that lock.
Yeah,
you couldn't hack it, but on a good day you could probably pop it.
Cyna can
so if I pull
Photoshop
out
a
the
picture,
kit-
but not write their own operating system.
Yeah, I can use Windows.
I can try to hack the thing.
Okay, give it a shot. You've got a turn.
Also, if you're more than 60 feet away from these guys, you might as well be invisible.
Good.
Yay!
Speaking of which,
I suddenly have a very good stealth check against them.
All right, you're just outside of range there.
I'm going to use my memory module to reroll that. I didn't like that result. That's much better. Okay. 16 plus 26, so
42.
42. Yep.
The door opens. Inside, Maia, you have a pretty good view of what appears to be a very confused-looking undead drow. A very confused and now slightly panicked undead drow.
And now it's my turn?
Confusion and panic.
Well,
panic.
It is your turn. Now, as a party, I'd like for you to decide whether or not you want to interfere in this, because we can decide the results of that real quick.
Well, I was going to say vibrations and throw a frag grenade 4 through that door.
I mean, you got to throw through like 2 different doors.
No, I don't. I move and then I throw it.
The thing is, right now, like, if you move closer, they're going to be aware of you.
Yeah.
They're not aware of Cyna because she's got stealth beyond sight.
Okay. I'm going to let them kill the drow.
Cyna, I would like for you to move.
Oh, no, I'm going to like make sure that the visual's on so everybody can see.
Well, Maia's probably got a different view too. So I want you to go ahead and move the scavenger slimes into that room. And we're just going to draw a veil here for a moment. Cyna, I would like for you to roll me a D100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, children.
I've got tables.
Oh, children.
What happens when bad guy X fights bad guy Y?
Yep. I calculated the chance of victory based off their damage per round and all that stuff. And yeah.
79.
79.
This is a problem when your GM has a good understanding of probability and how that all works.
So 79. Now, here, for those listening at home, 2 scavenger slimes versus an undead drow. There's a 70% chance of victory for the scavenger slimes because the 2 of them can do 40 damage per round versus the 30 damage per round that this undead drow can do. It would take about 4 rounds for the scavenger slimes to get a KO versus about 9.5 rounds for the undead drow. So after about, we will say 24 to 30 seconds. Well, did you want to lock them back in that room or?
No, we still have work for them.
Yeah,
They're
we got
not
plenty
done
of
yet.
work left for him.
Okay, so that door's still open.
Yeah.
There is a number of shots.
I think that drow just won.
No,
okay.
that drow did not win.
Oh, that drow didn't win.
That drow did not win. That drow
Was he able to drop one of them?
The drow died. No.
Oh.
So
Miserable fella.
He died again.
well, let me check because
He's undead, so he didn't really succeed the first time around.
Oh, no.
He might have been voluntarily undeaded.
That's like choosing to fail.
We were on that planet. There were people that were choosing to be dead.
Well, that's because dead was better than corporate wage slavery.
That's the best way to
Oh, yeah. So you can work 24 hours a day instead of 8. Yes.
I mean, capitalism.
Okay. So
Right. Can't say the U.S. wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm glad we got labor laws back when we could.
the scavenger slimes seem to calm down a bit. They are both in very bad shape,
Are they?
but
And now it's my turn?
not as bad shape as that drow who is now dead twice.
Redead.
He is the worst shape.
We need to just bomb Urban Dictionary with words like redead.
So, everything's kind of calmed down.
All right.
They're
you're up,
sort of
Ion.
stagnated
All right.
there because
I
they
go to
can't
that
sense
door.
anything.
Put me at that one door.
Right here?
Right there.
By the hallway?
I take out my pistol, which I have named the pea shooter, and I shoot the wall right next to that door that's open to make vibrations.
Okay. They will, on their turn, they're going to assume that same formation. One of them may actually be able to get a attack off.
I don't care. I have partial cover. Or at least have cover.
10, 20, 30. Cyna, you may actually be inadvertently in this cone as well.
That's fine.
So
They're going to echolocate the shit up out you with it.
will a 38 hit your EAC?
Yes. Even with the cover. Yes, by a lot.
Okay, by a
38
lot.
is- yeah.
All right, sorry. It actually
considerable.
should probably be 36 because it's it's minus.
Oh man, that makes
4
such a big
because of-
difference. Thank you for
So
correcting
my-
yourself.
It's an area of
Thank you.
effect, which means it takes a minus 4,
No,
minus 2.
it is a -2.
Okay. So what did I say? 34. So it's
So-
actually 32. Now, would that
You said
hit your
38
EAC?
originally.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, still like
all right,
horrendously big
17,
number.
38, 36 would
it
be
would
the
hit my
number.
armor class.
Okay,
Above 30.
gotcha.
It hits everyone's armor class. The ship's armor class has been hit by that.
Well, the ship's AC is like 3, but it's got hardness 5,000.
Hardness 5,000.
That's like the title for the
I'm
next
12
heavy
and I
metal
think
movie.
this is
Yeah,
funny.
really. Hardness 5,000.
Directed by
I
Rob
saw them in
Zombie.
I hope
Concert.
there's I hope like there's a Swedish metal band that's listening to this and they hear that and they're all like perfect title. for the
Both you
next
take
album.
19 sonic damage.
All right. I was hoping there was a reflex save involved.
No, this is just a blast weapon. It's not a
All right.
spell.
Oh my
They hit
god.
your EAC.
Oh my god. You've done 1 point of damage into my hip.
They're
It's more than
both
I've been hurt in a
in-
while.
The one that you hit with that crit
Mhm.
is in especially bad
I
shape.
don't care.
Good to know. I can actually remove him because you all murder death killed him via scavenger slimes. All right. You
Look at this game
they
that the
shot at me.
GM's trying to run.
10,
We don't
20,
care.
30, 40, 50. Maya,
Uh-oh, you need to
Make me a stealth check.
Uh-oh. That's not a good check for Maia. Oh, nat 20. Look at you there.
I rolled a 2, so you get there.
Okay.
I'm so
Good to
curious what the
know.
numbers are.
I would have a 19.
My stealth is just
Oh, okay.
nothing,
Yeah,
right?
good.
Except for my dex bonus. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So I had 19. So
That's closer than
I feel
Oh,
like
right. So
I
I'm
would give you a bonus
24.
too because of the aggro that Ion is currently presenting.
Okay.
Does anybody want to take a turn before Ion? Mind you, in some cases, it would require a stealth check to not get detected.
No,
one
I'm
needs
good.
to
I'm
do
just
that.
going to ready to shut the door whenever
Yeah.
he makes the slimes get inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ion, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move 30 feet away towards the other door.
That should still be within their vibration.
That's okay because I'm
detection.
gonna shoot the wall to make vibrations on the wall
Okay.
right next to the door. Just bam.
Gotcha. Bam. So the first 20 feet would put them in line with the door. So the one closest to the door, go ahead and smush him inside, and then the other one put it adjacent to the door. We'll call that their double move.
All right.
So you see them starting to get in there now. Does anybody want to take an action before Ion?
Which one is the one that's more hurt?
Number 2,
Is that inside or outside the door?
outside the door,
All right.
is the most hurt one.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 30 feet towards that door.
Mama needs a new gun.
I need all their guns. They were like, we have 3 guns each, all of which sound badass. I'm all like, all right.
You want to knock over that drow so we know
Shopping
that
in the 32nd century. Here we go. All right.
Oh,
and then I'm going to shoot number 1.
I am lacking
give him a
in the gun
grenade.
department.
Not yet.
Okay.
No, that's not very good. Does a 25 hit the KAC?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I mean, they're a pile of garbage.
It's true.
In some
but
senses.
they've got like metal and crap welded to their outside.
That's going to be 13 to 1. Right? Yeah, the 1.
Just imagine just like piles of junk held together by some weird mucus.
Anything
It's like
special about your
someone
weapon?
sneezed on a pile. Yeah, it's mine, and I named it.
Cool.
The pea
So it doesn't shoot adamantine. Got it. Not all of it goes through.
Okay.
All right. So
I half expect a gun by Aya named a pea shooter to shoot actual pea.
5, 15, 20, 25. Don't give him any
No, because
ideas.
then I would name it the Golden Shower.
You need a
it's-
shower.
it's-
That'd be your
it's-
catchprise.
Yeah, you
It's
need
got
a shower.
it's got
You
sleep
dirty.
poison, DMSO, and secret ingredient.
I'm about to get 3. I'm about to get 3 more guns.
It's just a
I'm
super
already
soaker.
brainstorming.
That's all it is.
Can I hack that to
This
just make
is
guitar
disgusting.
noises when we shoot it? Like, since it's Sonic, like.
So the one that is in the door will approach 20 feet and will take a shot with its sonic whoop
It
home.
hits a bunch of cybernetic zombies.
So, a question about the zombies. I know they're plugged in, but like in my head, they're like Ghost in the Shell, or they're also like typing on keyboards and crap. And yeah,
Finger
Wait,
peck.
is
That's
it-
why they have to have so many.
It's
'cause
that
they're
one episode with the
touch
kids.
typing.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, are they Ghost in the Shell in this thing, or are they Matrix?
Not like the androids, like the episode
think
of
they're
Ghost in the
Matrix
Shell
thing.
with the kids.
22 to hit E EAC.
I'd expect there to be no keyboards at all, and they're
No?
just
No.
Okay.
drooling on.
No, there's like 70s glowing control panels all over the art.
So you make me another perception check.
It is a ship made of bones.
This is Battlestar
Pretty low
Galactica,
tech.
the
It's
old
all
one.
analog, nothing
12.
12. Okay. This room is
They probably killed a bunch of zombies.
well.
standing around
This room
there.
is almost full of zombies. There's at least one humanoid, kind of like leaning over their computer right now with a jack in their head too.
Did they get shot by? Did they get?
No,
shot
they're
by-
kind of like over in one of the other chairs. But
hold on. There's somebody in here that's actually alive.
was alive.
Well,
Was.
maybe.
What you'll
What
what
did you
you'll
just
find
do?
is that this blast goes off and you resist it, and basically every zombie that's along this wall and this wall is like crash test dummy slams their face into
Oh,
like
man.
the monitor
We have
in
a
front of it.
60-foot wide
Did we
swath
record
of
that on our helmets?
of shock.
Yeah,
dumb.
so
I'll
like
post that to
at-
space YouTube
As you
later.
Dumb
do,
shock.
like it's so violent a yank that like the control port jerks out of their neck.
So I'm going to put a caption when the bass drops on that and play some like, I don't know, Skrillex on top of it and then post at the space YouTube.
Mm,
When the
okay.
beat drops and they all go, slam into the wall.
Convulsing
Come
zombies.
on,
That's convulsing electric zombies. Skrillex is perfect for that. Yeah.
Exactly.
The zombies that are kind of affected by that sort of like come out of their torpor and begin to stir.
Okay.
Not a very good Electric Light Orchestra cover band.
The other scavenger slime,
It's moving
KMF
into the
yellow.
room.
the other scavenger slime will move into the room. That will be a
he
double move to
sporks
kind of
into the room.
slurp.
I kind of go over and shut the door
Okay,
behind it.
door shuts.
You can make an engineering check to jam a door.
They haven't shown any propensity to opening doors.
Oh, okay.
And the
There
cybernetic
is.
zombies.
Yeah, they were perfectly.
Would you like to know what their int is? Dash.
They're as smart as your
not applicable.
average amoeba.
All right.
So,
So now it's my turn.
does anybody else want to go before Ion? You've closed one portion of the trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It is your turn.
So I turn to the closest zombie to me that's coming out of a store bar. I go, sucks to be you. And then I walk out and close the door.
Okay.
I'm interested in the one alive person that's soon to not be alive.
He's about to be not alive and not a cybernetic zombie.
I kind of want to talk to him, but I kind of like, yeah, I don't
They're
know
about
at this
to not
point.
be creatures. They're about to all become objects.
Oh, it might be a person with a security key. Might just have to walk back in there and pick up his key after.
I mean, we're going to lead this thing to kill this thing next. Eventually, they'll either die or they'll be so worn down that we'll then kill them.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we just violated some
War crimes?
war crimes. Yeah.
Everyone's favorite pastime, war crimes.
It's not the first time this AP.
Are war crimes applicable to dead people?
No, yeah,
They
they're
are still people.
They're already dead.
Under
They're just
under
dead.
the pact.
Oh,
Are
right.
they
these
do have
people
rights.
Still people.
Okay, I can't say about them. I don't know if
I
they're
think at
people
this
or
point they
computer
serve.
hardware.
Yeah,
Like
I think
numb
at this
computer
point they are
zombies?
effectively thumb drives.
Right.
Actual thumbs.
Thank you for that.
Writing that one down in my Troika notebook.
Oh, thumb drive.
with actual thumbs. Oh god. Oh no.
That happened.
I love that you have a Troika notebook.
Are you kidding? I've got enough stuff written out that if I ever get off my ass and spend time working on it, I have 3 different Troika supplements in my head. that,
Oh my god, I want to buy every one of them.
I just need to get around to
So
turning it into stuff.
you race back to the security post to watch what's about to happen. And
right. Yeah.
with every sonic blast that these creatures let off, more and more of these zombies are dislodged. And
They're like forcing them to do
From the
wave.
computers,
Yeah.
from life, from undeath, from this mortal coil.
from the computers and their data jacks.
Okay.
They're forcing them to do the wave.
You now have the
Oh no!
your second event of the evening as the tag team champions Scavenger Slimes are in a lumberjack match with a dozen cybernetic zombies.
This is better than BattleBots.
This is better than BattleBots.
This is like what WWE could be.
And you're watching the sonic weapon and like just particulate flying everywhere.
I like it.
And this like all this chaos going on around this one humanoid that's still just kind of
They got him like
slumped
real
face down.
drunk.
Maybe if I pretend I'm asleep, they won't kill me.
Oh, they're gonna kill.
Well, see, no, he's the only one with the Constitution
He's the
score,
manager.
so he actually passed out from the dump shock.
After the dust settles,
He's the Creed of this ship. He just
need to roll
forgot what he was supposed to do.
percentile.
Just
Yep. After the dust settles, the scavenger slimes actually succumb, and you're left with about one cybernetic zombie.
Oh my god! Tag team champions lost.
damn, I lost a lot of creds on this
I
bet.
know. Shit.
It
Dude,
would take a token like shot or
Yeah,
two
go in
from
there
all
and
of
Hey,
you.
some-
somebody
Hold it
has
back.
magic
It
missile as a
does.
cantrip.
Yeah. All right, now let's go loot this. Let's loot them, and
Can
then
you-
let's loot the undead zombie guy.
Title music for Dead Sons is provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.